Vidíš to? Jak to? No, tak už nejsem muted. Ještě vteřinku, kouknu, jak si tady... Co se mi tady načte a je to v pořádku. Tak jo, boj. Finally. Let's get started. Tak jo, boj. Tak rovnou na Palaven asi to vemem. Nějaký Milos, Kaina Milos. Tak směr Palavenos. Počkej, já tady zkusím skeny. Už po mně jdou. Nic jsem nenašel. Where is Palaven? I very much desire to speak with him. Já si zčeknu úkoly. Je tady slušná šance, že minule, jak jsem říkal, že chci nějaký quest udělat hned na začátku, že jsem šel dělat jiný quest. Priority Eden Prime. Já jsem fakt šel dělat nějaký jiný. Já jsem neletěl na Eden Prime minule. Já jsem si to neskontroloval. Tak jo, pak poletím nejdřív na Eden Prime a pak na Palaven. Že to je to, co chci udělat totiž co nejdřív. Now for real though. Už no shit. No, je zase jenom palivo. Gimme. What's it gonna be? Hey. Protein data files, okay. Tak jo, jedeme Eden Prime. Which? This is the planet where it all started. Wait, just select the beach. What is... that's not bad. Necháme tohle asi. Takových oblečků pro layaru, ty vole. Dostaneme tady ty setupy asi. Vlastně ne, ta střelačka je shitty. To je někde na půl cesty. Zkusíme tuhle teďko. A to už mi docela zpomalí to načítání schopností. Já nevím, já jsem nastavil, že se to mají dělat sami kundy. Nevím, proč si to sami nedělají.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where you went up against Saren and the Geth for the first time, no?
Yes. And now, with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
How bad?
A lot of dead civilians. Lost one of my men, Jenkins, to a Geth drone.
Reports said Saren had bombs set up to wipe out the whole colony.
Not on my watch.
Damn straight, loco.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
All part of the service, Commander.
All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
Jo, jo. Je pěkná planetka, pěkná. Já než kouknu semka a tady si myslím, že už jako nic lípko nenastavím. To můžu zvednout maximálně jako všecko, no. Včetně jako alertu a všeho. No. Tady si jako nepohraju s ničím.
Survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
Dig
This
site.
was a beautiful colony.
Dedik.
They came back after the Geth attack. They'll come back from this.
I grew up on ships. Lose one, you can always move on to another.
But you'd still remember.
Pěkný, pěkný.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Hey, I just like dinosaurs.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
Nice.
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
Okay. That's good.
There. That's the elevator that leads down into the dig site.
Yo, 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 yo.
Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
You mean a collector? Those things the Reapers turned the Protheans into?
No, an original unmodified Prothean who's still alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Uplifted, huh? Like when the Solarians helped the Krogan to evolve a little faster.
Yes. Judging by the dig sites like the Prothean Archive on Mars or here on Eden Prime, the Protheans wanted other species to learn.
Hello there, yes,
It's clear that they prize knowledge, growth, and cooperation with the rest of the galaxy.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
This could be what we need to finish the Prothean device.
I hope so. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor. Ah, Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated
Co jest,
it.
gdzie?
The
No,
life signs are
smula.
unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Co?
Heads up!
Počkej, chcem zkusit sniperinu línu, viď? Tak jest. To by šlo.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
Všechny zbraně pěkně nastavím. Tak, super. Řeknete mi, kam že něco hledám? Jo, to je fajn, to OK. Takže mi neřeknete, kde to hledám. To je hezké, to je hezké. Jak milé. Tyve, jo, to je vlastně tenhle ten soundfile, ty píče. Super. Pod. No, zbytečný oheň. To je co? Schovej se, kunda. Hej. What the fuck, kurva, do čeho střílíš tady? Nic není. Oh, tam je sklo. No, jsem tak zapomněl. Ve trojce už není hackování. Neměl chodit tak blízko. No, jako bych ho netrefil, ale já tak se jenom... No. Pokosil. Já mně se líbí asi, jo. No je. A tady jsou všichni stejný, ne? Tady jsou všichni ta kolektorská, jakoby protánská rasa. Něco mi říká, že ostatní rasy neměly právo být v těchto bunkrách.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
A third of our people.
Alert! Broadside bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video. And how they sealed the life pods.
Perfect. Then we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
Ne, otevři. Líben. Někdo dají na steč? Někdo, kdo chce ochutnat železo? To není železo, what the fuck? Laser. Všichni tady pochcípali ve zbroji.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Ale WTF, co to máš za hovna takhle? S tou helmou. Je docela těžký, vole, mít tady, vole, drinks a sledovat tvoje fotbal, nebo co? Pičo. Nechce jít někdo blíž? Love it. Jenom ten zvuk zbožňuju. Škoda, že si ty náboje to radou do prdele rychle, no. Hey boy, wanna taste?
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis
Získá
deactivation
zbraň.
signal.
A s tím, že jako druhou mám jakoby ostřelovačku, tak se to vlastně hodí. Short and close range.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod.
Jo, velice mírumilovný impérium, určitě byla, jsem si zcela jistý.
Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming empire.
You understood that one too?
Yeah. I've got the signal the Protheans use to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod. Backup forces are here.
Je. Jen pojďte blíž, lidi. No proč ležíš až k ním, Liaro, do píče, to pak není, že jsi mrtvá. Se mi líbí, že můžu hackovat i věci, co mají štíty. Nějakou munici tady. Jo, ani tak máme ty munice. Se chvilinku to vydrží. Na pár zabitých. Schovej se! Do prdele. Můžeš se schovat. Proč se nemůžu schovat za to zdí? Hello. Prdele, vole. Jdi ode mě. Já potřebuju... Piči. Yes. To je skvělé teď. Jsem měl hned na začátku hacknout tu věž, ty vole. To se šikal na začátku. Ne, to nedeaktivuj. Hehe. Jsem ho mohl možná praštit, ale nebyl jsem si jistý, jestli by to zabilo. Jo. Kudy má? Je tamhle dolů. Hello. Tref ten žebřík. Tak. Yes. Jo, no. Ty mají až v Andromedě. Ne, Shepard, jde do pí... Zajímavý. No tak technologie tam je. Jenom tady Shepardovi to nedají, vole. Okay, bitch. Seru, vole. píči, vole. Nevím, jestli mám mířit spíš pod to nebo na to. Ale nechtějí asi riskovat, že by ho zabili. Ty kurva! No docela vyhovuje tahle zbraň. N7. Přímo odstřelovačka. Specificky pro N7 budu mít N7 výbavu. N7 samopal, N7. Odstřelovačku aspoň dokud teda nebudu mít pro spektru tu protipancéřovku.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
Widow.
If anybody's low, there's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Oh, we can do this. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, bitch.
Heavy mech, don't let it get close.
Oh, good. Where did this fucking shit came here? Už je někdo mrtvý? Ok, tak když už jsi mrtvá, tak aspoň se oživím i sám sebe. Do nějaký lepší stage. Tak ještě jeden náboj. Mist. Proč to je mrtvý, kurva? To je špatně. Přijde ten mech, i přestože je ovládaný člověkem, tak jsem ho mohl na chvilku v podstatě deaktivovat. Nebo co to kurva? Pičeva, už jsem proč to mrtvý. Vstávat. Cvičit. A jo, vypadá to, že jo, že vole, já můžu v podstatě toho mecha částečně ovládat. Nebo aspoň ho na chvilku zpomalit, vole, tím, že ho zmatu, vole, já nevím. A bož. Jak rozletěl se prostě v krev ten týpek, co jsem šel vedle toho. No hurá. Let's do this.
There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness. Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No, the bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now. Neutron bombardment underway. The bunker is secure, Commander Traffic.
What is left of it? Few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You will remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods! I need the few that are left!
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that.
Yeah.
How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I've read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Oh, sorry, human. I'm surrounded by primitives.
That's correct, Ed. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which? found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Kdybys prostě řekl, nikdo mi nevěřil.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you. I think.
Mě zajímalo, která rasa teďkon je tak primitivní, že ji nebudou harvestovat Reapři. Jestli třeba rasa toho Shadowbrokera jenom tím, že on byl vlastně výjimka. Když vlastně ani ne, oni už jsou poměrně pokročili, jenom ještě nemají space travel.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
Oni byli asi docela dobrý, jakoby měli dobrý
They did stop the
survival
Reapers from
smysly.
taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
Prostě, jak to tady říká, no, prostě myslím, že to víceméně, on to bylo řečeno už v jedničkách, že Reapři, co udělali, je, že vlastně zabrali veškerý ty, že jakoby, že zrušili jim veškerou, jak je to slovo, cestování A pak prostě už jako věděli všechny informace, mohli postupně chodit a ničit. Konec, že teď v podstatě Reapři bojují hlavně na zemi a ještě furt prostě už jako by docela dlouho během celé Mass Effect 3 vlastně Reapři ještě furt nedobijou zemi.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Aha, tak jo.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Amusing.
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
They used to eat flies.
Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik. Though I still...
Jak to řekl tím skvělým tónem.
The shock has not worn off yet.
I understand. This must be a hell of an experience for you. We're just glad to have you aboard, Javik.
Taky Salariani jsou vedoucí rasa. Co? Ty ještěrky? Se to evolvly? No, věřím, že jsou to, teď nevím, jak se to řekne česky. Tam to. Chvilku na sebe koukaj. ale jedli mouchy. co říkáš, že mám zkontrolovat? Jo, obožuje nic. Kuláky.
Our new crew member doesn't need a translator himself, but he shared a Prothean language tutorial program. It was apparently designed for servant races being inducted into the Empire. Charming cultural clue.
Yeah, charming. Ještě koukneme aspoň za Mr. Jokerem. Pak poletíme na Palavenus.
Commander?
Já jsem mu to přeskyp omylem, to piči. No nevadí. Něco říkal, nevím co. Jsou něco. Whatever. It's Palaven time. Tady vůbec něco k prozkoumání? Skoro vypadá, že ani není. OK. Já nemůžu? Oni asi nemají pro tuhle misi, protože je to fakt úplně na začátku, tak pro ně asi ještě nemají konverzace tady. Tak proč mi vůbec nabízejí už teďko? Tak si pro něj došel. Increase damage to frozen and chilled targets by an additional 100%. Yes. Jo. Tak jo. Dáme tohle. Increase health damage bonus by 3%. To není špatný. To je sračka, tak, bum. O, turianská flotila. Tady je pár Reaperů, jo.
Oh no. No. Palaven.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
Strongest military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Yes.
Shepard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Commander, the LZ's getting swarmed.
James, open that hatch.
Oh. Turret sekvence, nebo co? WTF? Asi jo. No to nebylo tak špatný, to trvalo pár sekund. Naopak to tomu přidalo takovej docela dobrý efekt. Nechápu, proč tady zůstává takhle zaparkovaný. No, aspoň jakože nenápadný. Hey there.
Soldier, which way to your commanding officer?
Straight ahead and around the corner, past the first barricade.
Pěkný, ty vole. My tady hry přichodí po tom měsíci přímo. Tak to jo. Planetka, ty vole, krásná. To je nice, tady se mi líbí. Jsou obrovský ty Reapeři, tohleto. Se divím, že tady může chodit. Ten už je fakt jako velký. Ale asi tady budeme trošku menší gravitace.
Get your men up on that north barricade.
Na tom měsíci.
Yes, sir. Sergeant Bartas, find a way to get that comm tower operational.
Sir. General?
Commander Shepard. Heard you were coming, but I didn't believe it. General Corinthus.
I've come to get Primarch Fedorian.
Primarch Fedorian is dead. His shuttle was shot down an hour ago as it tried to leave the moon.
That's gonna complicate things. How bad is it, General?
We just lost about 400 men in half an hour. We set up camps on this moon as an advanced position to flank the enemy. A sound strategy. Just...
irrelevant.
Exactly. The sheer force of the Reapers seems to make them immune to that sort of tactic. The Primarch and his men found that out the hard way.
I'm sorry. I hear he was a good man.
And a friend. He would have been an outstanding diplomat.
So what happens now?
The Turian hierarchy provides very clear lines of succession.
Right. General Corinthus?
With such heavy casualties, it's hard for me to be certain who the next Primarch is. Palaven Command will know. However, at the moment, contacting them is impossible. The comm tower is out. Husks are swarming that area. We can't get close enough to repair it.
Don't worry, General. I'll get your tower operational.
Thank you, Commander. I'll take care of things on this end.
Já rád.
All right, let's go.
Turiany, to fakt moje oblíbená rasa.
I see the comm tower, to the left of the main barricade in front of Palaven.
Let's go.
Oni jsou nejpodobnější lidem. Jo, sice jako furt odlišný, ale... Takovým tím jako... Jako nevím, jak to nazvat prostě. Stříš do mrtvoly, kámo. Jsi v pohodě? Yes, to jsou nice ty Reapři, ty mě hrozně berou. I ta planetka je krásná. Piu, piu, piu. Piu, piu, piu.
We can't repair it from this panel.
Jsem někde viděl video, co se děje, když necháváš Jamese opravovat věci. A dokonce, když máš potom Tali a Jamese v jednom týmu a necháš Jamese něco opravovat místo Tali, tak Tali prostě jako bye, what the damn, a prostě kouká na toho Jamesa a prostě nevím, teď se nedokážu přesně představit, co se jí jako honí hlavou, když James tam buší do toho panelu a snaží se to spravit tím starým dobrým způsobem. Hrubou silou.
Liara, see if you can repair it.
I'll go up and have a look. If you can keep husks from climbing up behind me, I'd appreciate it.
Here they come.
Ready, James?
Hell yeah.
No, byl pěkný. Víš, tam mám taky nějaký granáty. Na, bitch. Slabý to milý damage.
General, do you read? The comm tower is now operational.
Much appreciated, Commander. I'll contact Palaven Command.
Let me know when you've got something. I'll help your men till I hear from you.
Understood.
Shepard out.
Commander Shepard, come in.
Go ahead.
I have information from Palaven Command. Please return ASAP.
On our way.
You dead, bro? Oh, it's not it. To je tamhle až, okay.
What have you got?
As your partner said, succession is usually simple. But right now, the hierarchy's in chaos. So many dead or MIA.
I need someone. I don't care who. As long as they can get us the Turian resources we need.
I'm on it, Shepard. We'll find you the Primarch.
Garrus.
Yeah, boy.
Sir, I didn't see you arrive.
At ease, General.
Good to see you again. I thought you'd be on Palaven.
If we lose this moon, we lose Palaven. I'm the closest damn thing we have to an expert on Reaper forces, so I'm advising.
James, this is Garrus Vicarian. He helped me stop the Collectors. He's a hell of a soldier.
Lieutenant, good to see you too, Liara.
Good to see you in one piece, Garrus.
General Corinthus filled me in. We know who we're after.
Palaven Command tells me that the next Primarch is General Adrian Victus.
Victus. His name's crossed my desk.
Know him, Garrus?
I was fighting alongside him this morning. Lifelong military, gets results, popular with his troops. Not so popular with military command. Has a reputation for playing loose with accepted strategy.
What do you mean?
On Tatris, during the uprisings, his squad discovered a Solarian spy ring about the same time the Turian separatists did. Rather than neutralize the ring, he fell back. He even gave up valuable fortifications which the rebels took.
Then the rebels attacked the Solarians, and when both groups had worn each other down, Victus moved back in. Didn't lose a man.
Bold strategy, but wild behavior doesn't get you advanced up the meritocracy.
Primarch Victus. That should be something to see.
You think he can get the job done?
We both know conventional strategy won't beat the Reapers. Right now, he could be our best shot. And I trust him.
Okay, let's get him on the shuttle and get out of here.
Commander! Shepard, come in!
Can this wait, Joker? We're in the middle of a war zone.
We've got a situation on the Normandy, Commander. It's like she's possessed. Shutting down systems, powering up weapons. I can't find the source.
I need the Normandy standing by. We may have to bug out.
Should I go back and take a look?
Do it. Garrus, you said you were with Victus this morning?
Yeah, but we got separated. He went to bolster a flank that was breaking. Could be anywhere out there.
We're trying to raise him, Commander.
Incoming harvester, headed for the airfield.
Oh shit.
General, tell Primarch Victus we'll rendezvous here. In the meantime, let's go take care of whatever that thing dropped off. Coming, Garrus?
Are you kidding? I'm right behind you.
Bye.
Jay, is that you breathing so hard?
Atmosphere's a little thinner than I'm used to, is all. Adrenaline's better than oxygen any day.
Oh, Durian. Přeměněnej.
Right. They do.
Boy, oh boy.
I think we're done here.
Gimme more. Jo, jakože se mám úplně vrátit, jo. OK. Nic tady asi není, co bych si mohl vzít tím.
Go ahead.
Still trying to raise the Primarch, but we've got trouble back here at the main barricade. If the Reapers breach it, we're done.
On my way.
Jo. No ale to nějaký takový sekvence tady v té hře asi jsou, no. Už toho byla ta doba, co to začalo být. Jak je to slovo, ale... Vlastně to začali dělat všichni. Najednou. Ono to tenkrát bylo oblíbený, ale víš co? Rychle se to ohrálo. No, to je nějaký pořádný Turian. Ty jsi ale hnusná potvora. To jsou hodný tým, že doslova šli sem za mnou, ale... Však já definím, ale nevím před čím.
What's the word on the Primarch?
Still can't get a stable comm link.
Okay, I'm going on foot. Shepard out. Garrus,
Dobrá.
take me to the last place you saw Victus. How far?
Should be pretty quick, unless we find trouble.
Kudne, nelíprské. Jakoby ty lípři se fakt docela povedli, že...
That blaze of orange. The big... That's where I was born.
That's rough. Still have family there?
My dad. A sister.
How bad is it?
3 million lost the first day. 5 the second.
How's your military holding up?
Look around. That should give you some idea.
You're putting up a good fight.
For now. But how long does it take before the fight's kicked out? If they'd only listen to your warnings about the Reapers.
To je pravda, no.
Maybe. Hard to figure how you prepare for something like this.
Tím, že se snažíš 3 roky vyloženě vyhledávat jenom informace na Reapery a co by mohlo pomoct proti Reaperům, třeba už se mohl dávno postavit ten potvora. Co teď se staví. Takže asi tak. Nebo když víš, že konvenční zbraně ani moc nefungují, tak se snažíš vyrábět super zbraně. Něco, co se vlastně pro běžnou armádu vůbec nevyplatí. Ale pro něco takového, jo. Jako ten zničený Reaper, kterým jsme byli ve 2. Ten byl právě taky zničený nějakou super těžkou zbraní, že jo. Něco, co se prostě nevyplatí pro normální konvenční boj, ale to není konvenční boj.
Soldier, you okay?
Yes, sir. We'll make it.
Have you seen General Victus?
Half hour ago. Headed south.
Okay, good luck.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Commander, how many troops in that crash? 50? 75?
Not sure.
Dáme to, jo, ta loď.
Hard to see a beautiful ship like that go down.
Not to mention the men serving on her.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should go.
They said the Primarch was headed south.
Ah.
That was a little closer than I'd like.
I'll say.
To teda.
No survivors. Damn it.
Crash like that is not surprising.
Chodí tam a zpátky, co? Reaperisko.
So, Loco, you really think this summit will work? I mean, Asari? Solarians? Where's the Krogan and Batarians? Where's the meat?
It's not that easy.
The Batarians took the first hit when the Reapers arrived. Not much left of them. And the Krogan have never forgiven us for the genophage.
Right. Turians sterilized them.
Solarians came up with it.
And the Krogan hate them both for it.
So they won't be joining us.
Too bad. I fought with a Krogan. They're tough sons of bitches.
No. Teď by se to hodilo, nezastavitelná armáda Kroganů. Ještě to vlastně pomůže na sejmutí Reapera, tak na to, co ten Reaper kolem se vytváří určitě. Jo.
Okay, double time. No Reapers taking this Primarch from me.
Right behind you.
Oh. To jsou tyhle potvory, kanibalové. Z čeho jsou vyráběný kanibalové? Jsou z lidí? Jenom je to jiná verze lidí? Je to možný? Nevím, z čeho jsou kanibalové, ty vole.
Move into the compound. Moving.
Right behind you.
Tohle je jasný. Shit. Kundi. Jak prostě random střílet, ty vole do prostoru.
General Victus.
Yes?
I'm Commander Shepard of the Normandy.
Not Commander. I know who you are. I can't wait to find out what brings you out here. Vicarian, where did you go?
Heavy Reaper unit on the right flank. I believe your exact words were, "Get that thing the hell off my men."
Appreciated.
General, you're needed off planet. I've come to get you.
It will take something beyond important for me to leave my men or my Turian brothers and sisters in their fight.
Fedorian was killed. You're the new Primarch.
You're needed immediately to chair a summit and represent your people in the fight against the Reapers.
I'm Primarch of Palaven. Negotiating for the Turian hierarchy.
Yes.
I've spent my whole life in the military. I'm no diplomat. I hate diplomats.
What makes you think you're not qualified?
I'm not really a by-the-book kind of guy, and I piss people off. My family's been military since the Unification War. War is my life. It's in my bones. But that kind of passion is deceptive. Can make you seem reckless when you're anything but.
War is your resume. At a time like this, we need leaders who've been through that hell.
I like that. You're right.
And honestly, uniting these races may take as much strength as facing the Reapers. See this devastation, Primarch? Double that for Earth. I need an alliance. I need the Turian fleet.
Give me a moment to say goodbye to my men.
Without him down here, there's a good chance we lose this move.
Without him up there's a good chance we lose everything.
Look at that. And they want my opinion on how to...
Protože teď ten Reaper skočil dozadu.
Vigilante, and I'm their expert advisor? Think you can win this thing, Shepard?
Yeah, I don't know, Garrus. But I'm sure as hell gonna give it my best shot.
I'm damn sure nobody else can do it. For whatever it's worth, I'm with you.
Welcome aboard. Are you ready, Primarch Victus?
One thing. Commander, I appreciate your need for our fleets, but I can't spare them, not while my world is burning. But if the pressure could be taken off Palaven...
That's a pretty tall order.
We need the Krogan. I can't see us winning this thing without them. Get them to help us, and then we can help you.
The Krogan.
Looks like your summit just got a lot more interesting.
We have been down this road before, Commander Shepard.
But Madam Counselor, let me...
I tried to smooth things over with the Solarian Dalatras. To say she's upset would be a monumental understatement.
What the fuck? Jsem to
Some of
mluvíš?
these issues are hundreds of years old. Time to let go.
Sad to say, but any effort to ally these disparate groups seems doomed to failure. And I'm sure you understand that we cannot afford to waste time with the Reapers knocking at our door. This must be my final word. I'm sorry, but the Asari will not be at your summit.
Our alliance would be stronger with the Krogan. You need them. We all do.
I wish you luck, Commander. Goodbye.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on Vidcon.
Taký politiky, ty vole, mi tady strkají do života.
Commander, have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
Asariky mi právě zrušili účast.
The time for unity is now.
The Solarians will be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us, too.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
Have you pieced together how the Reapers hit Earth?
It wasn't all that complicated, really. They surged through the relays and hit Artura's station before we knew what was happening. From there, it was a short jump to the Sol system. Earth didn't stand a chance.
Sending us to the Mars archives was a good call.
Still doesn't make up for the fact that the Reapers nailed us to the wall. I sacrificed the entire Second Fleet to provide cover for the Third and the Fifth to retreat. Hell, I presided over the most devastating military defeat in human history.
To je ono. Nedrsný.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Oh, you are here?
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapon systems. Something about calibrations.
Calibrations.
I'm sorry to say the Asari Counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
When you put it that way.
Se líbí, jak se dělají joky tady jako z té dvojky a jedničky furt.
Is there something else I can help you?
Calibrations.
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty reports are staggering. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me admires their brutality. The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of civilization. My civilization.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away. reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palaven.
And mine with Earth.
Mhm. Yeah, boy.
Commander, Edie just went offline.
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to Deck 3.
Commander, comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening is centered on Deck 3.
See if you can...
Jak mi się snaží říct, že mám jít na deck 3.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire, or something.
I'm going in. Edie, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Edie?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
Edie, you need to alert us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can. Then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy, to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew is a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
So, calibrations, huh?
Two of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can
can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's him. He's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it will, sir.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them.
Větší než
Sovereign
tohle,
didn't go
bohužel.
down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
To není tak těžký, ale ty jsi jen 7 a to byl malej 6letý kluk.
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. What about you? Any word from your family?
My mother's in the Alliance. Haven't heard from her since Earth got hit.
I'm sure she's okay.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy. Meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at C-Sec, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them. And he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about
it. Task force.
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
Mm-hmm.
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Cool. Well, hello
Commander,
there.
Are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I do not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help.
Oh.
The Reaper invasion
Yeah.
front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project is the best training facility in the galaxy for human biotics.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake.
Oh.
Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer. Good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
Tak jo. Crimson Academy.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot!
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would've baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are. Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap.
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions, if I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
Aha. Okej.
Commander, you have a message from Lieutenant Commander Williams. She must be feeling better.
Ah, they're nice. They're actually nice. Omega, come see me. Area T-Dog. Tak, ono je Omega vyloženě DLCčko potom tady, totiž ve trojce. Dr. Brisson, tak to je taky DLCčko. No, proč by nemohla? Takže teď se odemykají DLCčka, tohle je druhý DLCčko. OK. Aha. OK. Ashley Williams, komenta! Jo, to bychom mohli klidně ji navštívit. Aria mě začíná spamovat, abych za ní přišel do klubu. Na Citadele. OK.
Commander?
Začínáme to tady nějak ukolovat se. A každopádně už bude 12:30, tak já nevím, co teď dělat. Meet with diplomats. Rescue students. Meet Dr. Brinson, meet Area Tlok. To jsou dvě DLCčka tady. Meet with diplomats, to nevím, co má být. To bude, jo, to je vlastně hlavní kampaň. Jako, myslím, že teď bychom to vzali spíš na studenty. Jo. A nebo, víš co, už je docela, jak už je teď hodně hodin, možná bude nejlepší, když se prostě jenom stavím na Citadele. Popovídat s těma lidmi, co si můžu popovídat. A studenty dám až příště, protože já už začínám být unavený upřímně. Je lepší, když začnu dřív, no.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am. Requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
OK. Každopádně jsem chtěl povídat ještě někdo.
I found this metagel formula and figured you could make good use of it.
Where did you find this? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Yes, we can put this to good use. Thank you.
Vidíš to, co já tamhle?
Commander Shepard, when I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane, good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend who got hurt protecting me. Ashley.
The dark-haired human woman in intensive care. She will be starting physical therapy with my class soon.
That's her.
If she means something to you, then I will help how I can. As long as she is here, consider her under my protection.
I appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life.
It is a good time to be generous. Kepral syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
Co sněháček?
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
You know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
Můj oblíbený doktor mi dal 3 měsíce života. To bylo 9 měsíců zpátky.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side. And I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the BI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
Na tomu
I think you
nerozumím.
meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
Having a VI drive your body isn't life. Are Reaper husks alive?
You did not just say that.
But it's the same thing, isn't it? He walks and makes noises just like they do.
Fine. I guess I'm just surrounded by zombies.
Thanks. Took her long enough to get the hint.
No, vůbec stejně nerozumím, jako v čem jsem přesně podpořil, ty vole.
All profits from sales go to help new medical research.
Si koupíme taky, vole, protože se to všichni něčem bude nakonec hodit.
Dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life. Thank you for shopping.
Někdo něco? Aha. Tady se zóna baví. To se snaží kontaktovat tu akademii, a nejde jí to.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers.
You can replace my leg, right?
Yes, but clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Aha.
Oh no.
To je ten, který mu řežou nohy.
Resident psychiatrist before the operation.
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina, I got your email. Made your decision yet?
On becoming a Spectre? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. How are you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. It's just that if you're giving me orders, I need to be able to count on you.
That works both ways. It's a damn mess out there. All we've got is the people around us. We have to trust each other or this doesn't work. Deal?
Deal.
Okay. Get some rest. You need anything at all, let me know.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
I've got time to talk. Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
It's okay. We're past that. Fresh start.
It's gonna take time.
Copy that. But not too long. The bad guys aren't taking coffee breaks.
Okay, what is this? Healing through guilt?
Seems to be working. Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on. Half are wild speculation, and half are probably too optimistic to be true.
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything. I mean, maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That sounds more like the Ash I know. We can't afford to be at each other's throats. If we plan on getting through this, we need to trust each other.
I was trying to keep the family stuff to myself, to be professional. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
I have my moments, believe me.
You know, I'm glad to hear it.
So, what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was... well, you know.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could, and survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's tough to face. I'll never forget any of it.
Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back. And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I mean, I'll fight with honor and courage, sir.
Roger that, Elsie. I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
You too, Shepard.
Jsem čekal, že bude chtít ty bonbony nebo něco takového do píči, ale už to kupuju.
Hey, Shepard.
Se ujistím, že nechce bonbony.
Just checking in.
Anytime.
Chceš bonbony? Nechce bonbony. Zajímá mě, jestli už Javik bude to na prezidiu. Ne, Ambassadors. Koukat se konečně na Citadelu. Není tu.
What I need is proof. I fully understand the situation. Of course I read through the names of the dead every day, but... Please, please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply. I'm Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way,
Jo,
you will
Osoba,
set
no
my
jo.
mind at ease.
Dominik Osoba. Co si to vyznačil? Že by nějaká snaha udělat český jméno v Mass Effectu? Dominik Osoba.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbau, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting.
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
Yeah.
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war.
Information like an Alliance Black Ops raid on a Batarian research lab?
I figured it wouldn't hurt to leak it now. Especially if there really is an indoctrinated jellyfish out there. Crazier than usual. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
Aha.
I'd appreciate
Tady je úkolu, ty vole. Začínáš se tady objevovat osoby z dvojky, aby jsme měli asi good to, vzpomínky. Ty technici, co nám pracovali na Normandii u jádra, jsou ve vazbě na Citadele. Může autorizovat, aby byli pardonlí a šli k nám na Normandii, tež? Je. Použít stav spektry, aby jsme vytrasovali všechny ty věci. To je nice.
Shepard, I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
Jestli je taky spektra, tak to mohu udělat on, ne?
That he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Počkej, proč jedna spektra potřebovala jinou spektru, aby tohle udělal? Půjdeme sem kouknout.
It never rains, but it pours, eh, Shepard?
That bad, huh?
Things here are getting tense. So many refugees scuttling about, rumors flying about the war. People are walking around eyeballing each other, and we can't keep up with the reports on suspicious behavior.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
Dneska jsme úplně náhodou zjistili, že Emhira v Zaklínači trojce dabuje, víš kdo? Charles Dance. Jsem čekal, že třeba ve Spectre terminálu... počkej, tady je nějaký terminálek. A to vlastně si vůbec asi nekoukal na Game of Thrones, co? Charles Dance je takový ten týpek, který má úplně takový ten Lannister...
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
No, neznáš, no. To je taková ta nejlepší postava, co tam byla. Ty vole. The ambassador Dominic Osoba is looking for evidence of his son. Find evidence of what happened to his son and return. Takže to není řečení, kde to najdem. OK. Ta hledá, taky nevíme, kde to najdem. Pravděpodobně na té akademii tohleto. Tohle to teď dělat nebudem, to je DLCčko. Tak na tohle kouknem, no. Jsem čekal, že jsme něco už tohle upgradeovali. Tady jsme měli nějaký terminálek, který jsme použili. Ještě hledám nějaký jiný terminál, nebo what, mate? What? Na to nemám peníze, to víš? To je drahý. No, tady... Kde se tady píše něco jako... Jak jsem zatím postoupil na tom, ty vole, já fakt nevím. Že tady píšou ten úkol, ale neřeknou mi reálně jako co mám udělat, abych to nějak, chápeš, pokročil. To by je. Jsem blázen. No, asi 200 000 něco. Ty, ale už nic není, ne? Udínova kancelář. Tady hovno je, vole. Vážně. Jste tam jen napsaný, no, vole, najdi ty informace, vole, ve skurveným, vole, tady, vole, embassies. Přitom se tam jako něco upgradeovalo prej v deníku do píči, tak já nechápu, proč se tam jako prostě nic nepřepisuje. To je úplně rozbitý. Mission summary, vole. Mission summary my ass. In the Presidium Embassies, tam je napsaný, ale. Co víc mám, vole, asi najít, tady už jsem nějaký terminál, vole, vymrdal.
Yes, I have spoken to you. Tell me you have found my son.
Not yet.
No, jsem asi blázen. Nevím, ty, tady je fakt hovno, vole. Je to ujebává. Koukneme dál. Koukneme se do Presidium Commons. Proč ne?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
Mackenzie's a biotic. Dave and Graham go to the pistol range. Oh, and Orion's always buying mods for his shotgun.
You two could save lives by helping doctors in the refugee camps.
Thanks? Who was that?
The first human Spectre?
Wow, Commander Shepard?
Yeah, that's good advice. Let's sign up as Med-10 volunteers. How's that sound?
Much better than shooting myself in the foot with a rifle.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Denying refugees basic services.
Koi fish?
It seems the Reapers.
Cultivating serenity is possible even at times of crisis.
Hej, nechceš reklamu.
Selling now would be unwise. Welcome to Elfos Combine. What's happening? Offload them into the Motan cluster. And then identify
Affiliate branches for any and all personal needs.
I think I'm ready to end it with him. Things weren't great even before he deployed, and if I pretend to be happy over the fence...
If we switch from financial VI
Who cares about the money? Haven't you heard the news from Palaven?
that's what your army is for. Nothing's going to reach the Citadel.
We need to start manufacturing military tech. Nobody...
I've seen Palaven burning. Those fires aren't going out anytime soon. If you can help.
Look, Cyrus, you want to sell your shares in Walk fine, but I'm not selling financial VIs while my homeworld burns.
Okay, let me think. We could repurpose the VIs for upgraded targeting solutions.
Right. We'd be able to use most of the hardware. The financial VI has more processing power than we need.
No, that works.
We'll rig the VI and it translates for all standard weapons. Refit weapons without having to overhaul your targeting computer. Rapid response flexibility. We'll make a fortune.
A small fortune. We're selling these at cost plus 3%.
Fine.
Thinking of going? To Sanctuary, I mean. Sorry, I thought you were looking at the ad.
Sanctuary's a scam.
What?
Oh, cow. Somebody's making money off people's fears. I wish I'd thought of it myself.
Hehe.
I don't think I can do this anymore.
I know what you mean. I thought our training prepared us for everything. This.
Every time that Asari Commando sees me, she just starts screaming. I can even hear it when I'm trying to sleep now. I'm supposed to be helping her, but I feel like I'm breaking her world all over again every time she sees me.
Proč to z ní skraktali?
Any human would probably trigger that reaction for her at this point.
No. I looked up the file on that colony she was at. That girl she keeps talking about? We look alike. I shouldn't even be allowed in to help anymore.
Přitom takovej jako by hlas mi prostě přijde jako strašně filtrovaný už, chápeš, tou maskou.
This is problematic. We must find a way to stabilize the heating unit so the water temperature can remain steady. The colony's location is hardly ideal for our species. The clutch will be imperiled if we do not act soon. Of course, I will do everything I can do to help. We are family. The extreme weather conditions may require technology that is not readily available on the line.
Každopádně tady to jejich fungování úkolů je úplně debilní, jo. Podle mě. Zatím nejhorší. Prostě vědička to byla úplně nejlepší, že ta ti přímo ukazovala, co kde máš udělat. Whatever. Prostě...
But your manager said you could give me a refund if I made an appointment.
You're not on my appointment list, and you don't have a receipt. I don't even think we carry that version anymore.
Listen, I don't need a new model, store credits, or anything. I just want my money back.
There's nothing I can do without a sales record of some kind.
I can go get the warranty book for my car.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
But your manager said you could give me a refund if I made an appointment.
You're not on my appointment list, and you don't have a receipt. I don't even think we carry that version anymore.
Are you keeping this guy at work while there's a war on?
Well, it's his job, right?
Actually, I'm supposed to be on break. Contacting the family I haven't heard from in days.
Yeah. I guess maybe a war's a bad time.
Maybe? That didn't cross your mind the other 10 times you visited this week?
Yeah, sorry. I'll just, yeah.
I've never seen anyone so obsessed with getting a refund for a toaster oven.
Toaster. Ty píčo. Ale prostě chápeš, rozumíme si. Vědice to ukazovalo přímo na mapě. Jo, ok. Možná až zbytečně užitečný. Jo. Ale prostě ve dvojce to aspoň bylo, že ti to vždycky říkalo, co máš dělat přesně u té mise. Tady ty vole ti to nechávalo všecko si asi vymyslet sám, jak se to asi má udělat. Prostě úplně debilní.
No, actually, my husband's a Krogan.
Oh, well, that's great. I just hope he knows which ones to fight.
Excuse me?
Oh, I didn't. Well, I just.
My husband is risking his life to protect us right now.
I'm so sorry. That was thoughtless and. I'm so sorry.
No.
Zajímavý.
Sometimes I'm surprised myself.
Mě baví poslouchat ty konverzace.
Would you like to make a purchase?
Anything for our troops.
Hello, Shepard.
You look like you're gathering data.
That is a safe assumption.
Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality exist? That kind of thing?
I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet. Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience. How do you know when someone is romantically invested?
They'll usually show signs they can't stop thinking about you. You know, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music.
I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment.
That's not how to think of it. It's got to be natural. You need chemistry.
I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate an emotional state.
No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor.
Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
Edie, the important thing is to have a good time wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
Then the outcome is an unknown quantity. But you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave.
I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry. Proceeds from all purchases go to help our men and Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Hey there.
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news! The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records. There's also a big expose on Quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, and, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion. These people have no idea.
When big events shake up the galaxy, people cling to what's familiar.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's better than riots in the streets.
I guess. I just wish there were a middle ground. You know, a little less gardening advice, a little more war prep.
It'll happen. Once there's something people can do to help.
Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
She's earned a little shore leave.
Má zavedovaný očka. Michail Petrovský, to taky zní, jako se někdo snažil o slovanský jméno.
We've got to keep Jake in daycare. You should be socializing with other children.
But what if there's another attack?
We can't spend our lives waiting for that.
We're in the middle of a war, and I'm just supposed to send him away every morning?
We've got to keep Jake.
Listen, do whatever is best for your family. Just do it soon. Things are bad out there.
We will.
And thank you.
Still working?
One call leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view. The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
I barely got to see the Presidium before half of it got crushed.
And by the time they repaired it, it was time for the next invasion. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Such as?
ESO, heavy arms, mercenary groups.
We'll get the people. Take a moment for yourself now and then.
I know. But there's always just one more task or meeting. Speaking of which, talk to the Volus, Palaven. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us.
Aha. Palaven. Je pěkná, no. Musím někam ještě výš asi. Piče, tady taky nic. To zní jako, že musím být výtahem někam do píče, vole. Kam ale? Což to je nějaký, no. Někdo tady?
Commander Shepard. It's been some time. Palaven, in case you've forgotten. Financial advisor. And an acquaintance of Admiral Anderson. I admire the courage it took for him to stay and fight on your home world.
You used to be an agent for the Shadow Broker.
I still am. The broker has been exceedingly busy lately. A team of his guards have become stranded in a Reaper-controlled territory. Rescue the guards, and they're yours. The Shadow Broker fully supports your efforts against the Reapers.
Neříkej, to je ale fajn takovou věc vědět.
Appreciate the information.
Just don't wait too long to act on it. The Reapers are advancing all too quickly. Come see me once you've completed the extraction. I'll be in my office a while longer. The galactic market is in considerable flux.
Kolik má být těch terminálů? Tady totiž bylo hovno. Zkusíme tady to. To je zase pod náma do prdele, vole. To je zase pod náma. Tak fakt už nevím. To piči. A tady taky terminál, OK.
Bow. Olun's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kajay.
Purgatory bar? To zní jako, že by to mohlo být někde tady, ne? Fakt? No, no. A to jsem se jenom pohnul do piče, ani jsem na nic neklik. Počkej. Tady se dá zjistit, jakoby trošičku na mapě. Čo, tady je napsaný terminál. Ne jo, já jsem jenom pohnul směrem k výtahu. Jsem do něj jako... Jsem jako neklik na něj vůbec. Show me again. Dogs holding area. Tam jsem taky kurva byl. To jsem právě nabral ten jeden ten terminál, že jo. No, tady už jsou uprchlíci.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's on board. Just let them land. I'll pay.
This isn't about money. The wards are already at capacity for refugees. There's just no room.
You let Asari in here earlier.
That's back when we had space.
Where is my family supposed to go?
I don't know, all right. But they can't land here.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the
Já
docking bay.
nevím, na čí stranu se tady postavit.
My family's on board.
I guess refugee, no.
I'll pay.
Ale ne,
If
dáme
that
tohle.
ship doesn't clear out, the dock's authorized to fire.
Right. We'll follow through if the situation forces us to.
But they're civilians.
And they're keeping military ships from doing their jobs. I'm contacting Docking Central. If that ship isn't shoving off in 30 seconds...
Don't fire! I'll tell them to go.
I hate this. There's just not enough space for everyone.
To je lepší rozhodnutí, myslím. Obecně za to.
Excuse me, what is your name again?
Victor.
Christophe Vassler. Good to meet you. How long have you been here?
I don't know. I'm having,
I don't know how long it was since I escaped Lyon. Do you know Lyon?
No.
Materiálně happy, ty že s ním mluví.
My brothers and sisters, we have faced adversity and overcome. This is but a test. Remember the pillars of strength that hold our people high. Show the galaxy our resolve.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Our government. If you hold the pillars of strength in your hearts, please, just don't give up.
Let's check on those Metagel supplies. Yes, sir.
Garus?
And have we heard anything from the
A
hospital?
tady je Shepard VI.
Surgeons there are all busy. Keep on it. Some of these wounded don't have much time.
Shepard. What's happening?
We convinced the council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go.
How bad is it?
More dead than injured. 85% killed in action. We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting Reapers.
Casualties are that high?
Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
That's not war, it's slaughter.
They're called Reapers for a reason. And these guys found out why.
Do what you can for them.
A few of them might get back on their feet, but the rest... Sympathy is about all we can offer.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
I won't lie. It's been rough.
Well, don't forget to come up for air. There's a lot more war to go.
You have a copy of a Shepard VI?
Oh, yeah. The one based on that war hero? We locked it after some kid spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Okay.
Good to meet you. I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer. There's nothing this galaxy can't beat if we all work together. Except the Reapers. Ever see the size of one of those things? My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy.
7%.
I come pre-installed with a flight sim of the SSV Normandy. Got any pets? You look like a Varan person. Always nice to see you. Hey again. Anyone ever tell you you're one hell of a looker, soldier? Don't be a stranger.
I don't really sound like that, do I?
Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer.
Tak to jo. Když terminál mi to ukazuje někam do prdele, vole. A tady nějaký, ale je.
I've got a list of new
Okay, what the fuck, to se nesmím pohnat? Pohnout.
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
He never could pass up a good fight. What about Jacob?
Haven't heard from him.
See? Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
I thought you were happy with your memories of KG.
Hey, I'm nostalgic, not dead.
Aha. Security checkpoint, jo, zpátky. OK, tak už jsme našli nějaký způsob, jak se orientovat na Citadele, dejme tomu. Když to není úžasný, tak je to aspoň něco.
Bow, here's the correspondence. If there's any mention of soul names.
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
Mhm. A hned zpět. Yep. Tož ambik. Nepůjde, no. A vidíš, že to byla osoba, která tě vlastně z začátku vůbec nezajímá. A teď je to Achil. Ne.
Zemandis?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
You have got to be kidding me.
Therefore, as a faithful servant of the Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
You big, stupid jellyfish.
You know, I support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness.
You're insane, and we can't allow you to endanger your planet. We're taking you into custody.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I
have just uploaded. Damn it. Wait. A virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload. You may be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this. Got it. Upload's disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
Oh.
She was here the entire time.
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the collectors. And she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
Point taken. It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor. With a few friends.
Mhm.
You can come out now.
How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
No way you're recruiting me to fight in a galactic war.
The Crucible Project needs technical experts.
I'm not a scientist.
No, but you're the best thief in the galaxy, and you can hack unfamiliar technology better than anyone. They could use your help. And think of it. All that expensive tech just lying around. It's not like they're gonna check your pockets at the end of the project.
You say the nicest things. All right. I'm in. And Shep. Nice working with you again.
To je docela nice. Ale verino. No. Jež. Ne, jde na Crucible. Máme ji rekrutovanou jako do sil našich. Jde pomáhat stavět Crucible. To je to. To je ta zbraň proti Reaperům, kterou stavíme. Mhm. Tak asi takhle, no. Dobrý, tak já se končím dneska. Nový save game. Kolik máme hodin, by the way? 5 hodin 20. A teď jsme to docela flákali dneska. Budu se příště dohnat. Příště studentíky a asi diplomaty, nebo já nevím. Jako ještě nechci hrát DLCčka, oni myslím, jakoby, co se očíšnosti týče trošičku výš. Takže je dobrý už mít trošičku najeto tu skupinu svoji nějakou a na pořádně. No není problém s těma, že jo, není moc problém s mýma schopnost, no, protože už jsem level 35, ale spíš jde o to, ať mám tým. Tak jak dlouho jedem? 2 hodiny 40. Tak jo. Neděle, jo, asi zítra normálně, asi budu ale hodně unavený, takže by bylo nejlepší začít dřív, no, protože zítra fakt jako nevydržím moc dlouho, stěhujeme a tak dále. Ale OK, no. Tak čau. Dobrou.